Welcome, welcome,
Happy New Year's!
happy, welcome everybody to another episode of MAFC Creators Crucible. I'm your co-host Stelios and your
Oh,
paint
and
can
I'm your
Tim. I'm
I am your thinking.
the paint can. um, we're excited to bring you this episode tonight, today, tomorrow, in the future. Who knows? But
Whatever
excited to bring you
whatever
this
portal you take to get here.
to get here. We're happy you're here regardless. So, Tim will be doing the
Yeah.
honors of painting some awesome pieces,
Oh,
MAFC
I will.
pieces, from the recent MAFC sale that we had. And, well, I guess not so recent, but the most recent. And then also some old school MAFC stuff, which I'm
Oh,
excited to see. So,
I didn't know I was doing
oh, yeah.
that. I apologize for this camera angle because I will be painting. I had to get everything set up, so this is the best that you get. You get my eyes.
Yes. Where did you get those eyes? um, but yeah,
Cheapers, peekers. Where'd you get those papers? All right,
with
sorry.
those with those glasses too. But yeah, we wanted to do this special little episode for you guys. Talking about it with Tim, he agreed to do some awesome painting for us, so we can jump right into it. If Tim,
Yeah,
you
it's
don't
like
have
a
any
happy.
news you want to share, or
No, it's like a Happy New Year's. I don't know, fun video, I guess, or
laid
whatever
back,
you want to call
yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah. Oh, Rapex. Did you say Rapex? Speaking of Rapex,
Rapex, who is that guy? No,
who is that?
no,
Is
Rapex.
is
Yes,
he still
we've been.
available?
He is still available. We
Is he?
do have him still up for sale on the website, which that sale is going to be live up until January 17th, as well as everything else that we had in Wave 1. So you definitely still got some time on that. And then that kind of gets closed out and it gets opened up for Elric. So,
Ooh, but that's
no,
another show. Not to
yes,
discredit
yes.
Elric in any
No,
way.
no, not to discredit it at all, but we will definitely be going in
But
depth about that
we'll be talking
as
plenty about him soon enough.
oh
Uh,
yes,
do you do you
yes.
have an image of the items that I'm going to be painting?
The
That
items,
I'm going to
oh
be painting?
shoot, you know what? That is something that I did not upload. But if you want to get the camera ready real quick, I can bring that
Sure.
up in two jiggles of a jackrabbit's ass.
What? All right. While you work on that, I'm going to get situated. Excuse me, everyone.
Perfect. We hope everybody had an awesome
Indeed.
Christmas, awesome
No kidding.
holidays, full of savagery. We hope you opened some savage during the
Right?
holidays. If not, because you were well stocked prior to that. So, um, but yes, so excited to show some old school MAFC
Indeed.
stuff.
They just kind of
Um,
got a little sneak peek right there because I left it on the table.
he's not one to keep things a secret,
Yeah.
folks.
So I'm just
So
terrible at leaving stuff around.
you and me both, my friend.
All
Who am I
right.
joking, dude?
Did you find that yet? I'm getting my paints ready.
So yes, I did.
And
I'm bringing it up right
just
now.
to forewarn everyone that's watching, um, you're going to see the first stage where they are unprimed. So just to get ahead of the video a little bit, I went ahead and primed them and kind of just did a couple of things to kind of get ready. So we're not sitting here for 3 hours.
Right.
I kind of I kind of went ahead a little bit on some of them. Did you find that yet?
Yes, I was about to bring it up. I didn't
Oh
want to
yeah,
interrupt.
bring it up when it, no,
There
bring it
we go.
up whenever you're ready. So
We
yes,
are.
we'll be doing those. I did go ahead, like I said, I went in and I did prime. So they were ready,
Very
and
nice. Now that axe, I
that's
believe, is I remember, if I remember correctly, the concepts from Rubus. I think it was called the heroic axe or hero's axe. Am I
oh
correct?
yeah,
Maybe not.
is that what it
Um,
was called?
I believe that's what it was called. But an awesome design nonetheless. I definitely remember painting
Indeed.
this. This is one of the first pieces I did when I was painting MAFC parts.
Yeah,
That and then I guess you can kind of call that, I guess, like a short sword or dagger.
yeah. The Savage Crucible sword.
Yep.
Yeah,
Savage Crucible one. Yep. Which, by the way, I have seen some people posted pictures of some of their blind bag goodies. Which, oh man, I'm so excited for that stuff as well.
yeah. You can take that off the
So
screen now. I'm set.
I'll bring it
So
up here.
as you can see, I've got a little head, right? So we'll
Tim,
be
what did you use
making it.
for the primer?
Oh, just the Citadel black. So here, when I'm doing wood, I like to go light and try to keep. See how you can see how there's
Hmm.
like some black sticking through. I like to keep that as much as possible, right? So
Right.
I like to kind of come in light, almost like a dry brush,
Hmm.
right?
And then is
Get some.
there you're doing on purpose that you're coming in from that angle and not going with the grain of the wood?
Correct, because if I went the other way, then there wouldn't be any black kind of coming through on its own.
Right.
So here, I'll show you. So
What brown was that, Tim? Did you?
hang on, I'll get to that. So you can see how that looks dark in there,
Hmm. Hmm.
right? See, and
Yeah,
there's
you can definitely pick
still
up the
still on
dark.
still unpainted, but yeah. So and then I'll definitely go over. There you go. That sticks it out a little
Yeah.
bit better. I'll definitely
Hmm.
go over it. I'll hit it with some Newland to kind of fill in the spots that did fill in and don't stick out so nice,
Right.
right? See,
Hmm. Yeah, you definitely pick that
you
up.
can, yeah, you can see the difference between the top, right, and
Hmm.
then the bottom, correct?
Right. Yeah, it's coming through.
Right. So I like to try to keep as much as I can. See how that, because it just kind of gives it a more natural look, I feel, right?
Hmm.
And then you're not totally darkening the wood color with Newland oil, correct? To get
Right.
down in there, right? And you don't want to leave shadows with the Newland oil because if you miss those little grooves, now you've got shadows up top, right? Where there
Hmm.
is no groove and
Well,
it
there is
doesn't
no.
look right. So I just do my best to get what I can, right? While
No, that looks,
painting.
yeah,
So
yeah, that looks good.
the brown that I'm using is Mornfang brown.
Morphine brown.
Mornfang. Let's see.
There it is.
Maybe.
Yep, yep, yep. There it goes. Yep. Morphine brown.
So that's where we're at. And again, if you do this technique and you do fill it in with the brown, right? If the brown gets down in there, it's okay. It's not the end of the world.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you can still go over it. Oh, hold on, sorry. painting with this behind this camera isn't the
Yeah, I
most
bet.
ideal either. Yeah. And
You're
also
unlocking a
just
new skill.
right. And also just remember you can, take your time, right? If
Yep.
you if you get some over, it's okay. It's not the end, right? You're gonna paint, right?
Well, like you said too, it's like you always got kind of that null and oil. If you want, you can go back in and
Right. Right.
remedy that. Now, are you gonna? And I'm sorry if I'm jumping ahead of what you got planned there, Tim. Are you gonna do any type of
I
layering with the wood, or like
no,
as
I
far as
don't have
different browns, or
I don't have anything planned.
yeah, right, yeah.
This is literally what you see this far done is all just let me see what I can do and what looks
Hmm.
cool and we'll see how it turns out and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I might go in and add some, oxide, give it that.
Oh, are you talking like for the metal, right? The metal
Yeah,
part. Hmm.
yeah, maybe. Again, a lot of this too, I don't really like to go in with a plan. I might have like a basic idea, but
Hmm.
I find it more fun to see what happens organically.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we're just going to get this little back part here.
Nice little
See how
sweep.
well, yeah, no, it does look a little,
No, it's looking nice.
my brush is kind of going fast, and then you can also see all the little detail that is up in
Hmm.
here as well. So let's see. I just don't want to walk away with big old blank spots.
Mm.
So
Now,
I'm
are
just
you?
making sure. Go ahead.
Yes. I was going to ask you, are you drying your brush right
It's
now?
dry right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep, it's dry right now. So let's see if we can.
Oh
Now
yeah. Oh
see.
yeah. That's. Hmm.
So
Yeah.
going with the wood grain, I would have filled all that in, right?
Hmm.
So this just kind of helps you keep that more natural look, especially if you prime it black, right? And
Right.
and and
Yes.
in
Yeah.
truth, it's really only going to work with black, right?
Hmm.
Just a little bit more right here. All right. Before we dig deeper. All right. So we're going to set this guy down for a minute. And so, while he's drying, I went ahead and came in with this guy.
Mm.
And so what I did
Nice.
was, if it's not coming in, here, let me move this. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's try to keep it now. So what I did was
Hmm.
I came in and I just dulled that like real shiny down. Because in the picture you can see it, they came silver, right? So I wanted to
Right.
take this down a notch to where it wasn't so new looking, if that makes sense, and kind of
Hmm.
give it. Let's see, whoa, and see, and then
Yeah. More
right,
weathered look.
yeah, dirty and gritty, and then what we'll do is we will do the hilt.
Hmm. There it is. Yeah, that hill has actually some really nice detail on it.
Right. And see, I didn't plan. I have no idea what I'm going to paint that. So it
Hmm.
will be fun. Indeed. Right.
We're in it to win it, my friend. Yeah, we're in for the
Sure.
fun. Let's see what we get.
Right. Maybe you'll even help me pick out the color. All right. So going back to this guy, that brown's probably relatively dry. So now what do we want to do? All right. Now we got this bottom piece too. Maybe we should paint that and then we do the handle last.
Handle wrap, yeah.
You know what I mean? That way we can still hold it a little bit. So yeah, I just wanted to give this like a real dirty,
Hmm.
grimy look. You know that's my thing. I love it. I don't like weapons looking brand new.
Yeah, exactly. Never used.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to battle. I've never been in one, but look at my sword. It's nice
Look how
looking.
pretty
Give me
you
a
look.
break. Right? That's why I love like all of this.
Yeah. Well, I
Look
mean,
at
yeah,
that.
you
That is just
metal work.
so.
Anything that you do that has metal on it, it always looks real good.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
You're
So
welcome.
you're welcome. All right. Let's set that down for a minute. So this is also what I'll do. I'll take a step back and kind of look.
Hmm.
What do you think? What should that bottom piece of the same color?
I was at least maybe the metal of the inside of it, and then the outside a different thing. Or well, I guess I want to keep it all one color. Mm.
Say that again.
Your inner piece, do it the same as
Yeah.
the top of the blade, like where the blade is. Do it that same color. That I
Oh,
guess is
like
that
that
like a bronze
green?
that you did? Yeah, that green one, and then do the outside a different one.
Oh, you're saying like this little tiny
Hmm.
decor.
Yeah, that decorative piece there.
And then what would that signify with it being the same color? That they're just from the same metal? Why would they waste that same metal down here?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. You
Hmm.
tell me. Again, this is how I work, right? Everybody's in
Right.
for a treat at home watching this. They're going to be like, this is crazy. Yeah, I usually go in with really no kind of um, set in concrete, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
So let's
Well, I
see.
mean, that's what keeps it fun and sporadic
Yeah,
too. So,
yeah. All right. So let's
um,
see. We'll think about that. Hang on.
and I'm like,
I
somebody's
need
working
to
metal.
find.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm shaking up
No, I was
paint.
saying if
Sorry.
somebody's working metal, they have all that same material there and then.
Mm,
But
okay, that's fair. I just
could
think a
be
little color
yeah.
at the bottom would be something interesting, right?
Hmm.
Not too crazy, but
Well,
sorry, I'm just
have
getting
you
some
thought
more
about
paint
where you
ready.
want to paint the wrapping?
Oh, the handle?
Hmm.
That will be like a red brown.
Okay.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll make it look worn by coming in with some Zandari dust. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just mixing that right now, actually, and I'll show you
Okay.
because we want to separate that, right? But we want to also give it like that leather look.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So how do we achieve that? Well, I will show you. Allow me to
Stay
look.
tuned.
Look. I just did this. Silly me.
Flicking paint everywhere.
I am well reaching with my paintbrush here. Not the smartest move. All right. So
Oh yeah. That
same,
wood looking real nice.
right? I don't mean that to sound egotistic, but I was agreeing with you. Sorry. All right. So again, same premise. I want to try to keep some of this black, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna start going down. It's gonna look sporadic with what I'm doing, but you'll see.
Yeah. Oh,
Because again, I'm utilizing that black primer,
mm-hmm.
right? So it's going to, by me doing this, I'll show you. See how it looks worn?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can get it to come in.
Yep.
Now you can see that it looks like there's texture on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm trying to get it to come in for you,
Yeah. You
but
can
it
definitely
almost looks like
pick up the grooves. Yeah.
right, exactly. You can see that like it's starting to feel like leather, right?
Mm-hmm.
We got the wood. Now we got to do the leather. So it's kind of like the same concept. You're just going to barely hit it because you want most of that primer to kind of hang
Mm-hmm.
back, right? And this will help give it that, like someone's been holding it and gripping it, and you know what I
Right.
mean? It's been used, let's just say, right?
Now, because you went with the black primer, are you using a little bit of a lighter brown than you would use? I mean, wouldn't make sense to prime it white, but let's say like you didn't prime it. Let's say you primed it gray because you had gray primer, for example. You didn't have
Sure,
black.
sure.
Would you go with like a little bit of a darker brown? Do you consider that with the paint? I mean, I'm sure
Yeah,
when you're picking the paint
sometimes. I mean, sure, sometimes. Definitely. Hang on, let me get that in focus.
yeah,
Sorry,
bring that in
everyone.
focus.
It's not
Come on,
being
baby.
very cooperative, I know, right?
Let's see if maybe I'll switch it. There we go. Oh, yeah, it's coming a little further back. There it is. Yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah. It's not helping that I'm shaky either, right?
Oh,
So
yeah,
yeah. So there we go.
yeah, you can see the black, kind of poking through a little bit. But you're definitely picking up that brown.
Right. It just kind of
Yeah.
gives it right. It will help give it that like it's
Mm-hmm.
just been handled where like the leather's literally wearing, right?
Yep.
It's just not gonna look as pretty as it once did when it was new. So I'm gonna go back in, just hit it a little bit more.
There we go. Yeah. Bring it. Yeah.
Hey, easy now.
No. Yeah,
I'm trying to paint.
you're veering off to the edge. I'm like, oh, bring it
I
back, bring
know. I
it
know.
back.
This is so not easy to do, man. It really isn't. I'm trying, folks. I'm trying.
Nice. So that cap part, it seems like you're gonna do something different with that.
I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I have to make sure that it
Hmm.
feels separated.
Right.
Does that make sense? And I'll also take pictures too, so everybody can see it. I swear I can hear myself. Is
Ooh,
that
you
your
can hear
speakers?
you.
No, I can hear myself through your speakers. I'm saying,
Oh, can you?
yeah, a little bit. I did, not so much now.
I
All right.
turn myself down a bit.
There you go. Well, yeah, I think I get a little too talking loud. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Always keep your nasty brushes for this kind of stuff, people.
Hmm.
This is exactly what it's great for. You want it frayed. You want those bristles all over. Come on. Stitching just a few spots.
Hmm.
So yeah, maybe we'll make that top some kind of like darker silver, just to, you know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
Just to kind of add some separation between the colors.
Yeah, there we go.
Now you see how that looks worn?
Hmm. Yep. Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah, bear with me. I'm wiping off my brush and looks doesn't look too bad.
Hmm.
All right. Oop, that didn't work out so well. Let's try it again, shall we? All right. Now, Stel, did you fall asleep, buddy?
Good. No. I'm just admiring your
No,
work
no,
here.
no. All right. So I think I'm going to use some. What is this?
What do we got?
No, I want. What do I want? I want Iron Warriors.
Mm.
We're gonna use some Iron
I don't
Warriors.
think I've ever. I don't think I've ever used that one.
It's nice. That's what's on the blade of the other sword.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
it just kind of helps dull things down when they're a little bit too bright.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, it looks a little dirtier.
let's see.
So you're going to use that for the handle?
I am. I think I'm gonna. We're gonna try it and see what it looks like. We're gonna do where the base of the handle and the stem of the weapon meet.
Hmm.
We're
Hmm.
gonna give it a little test and see what it looks like.
See what that looking like.
Yeah, I think so. My hairy A pins. All right. So I'm using a flathead, as you can see, like a a
Hmm.
shader. Okay. And that is so I can get in there. You're gonna have to talk while I'm doing this.
No.
It's gonna be real quiet.
Careful. Okay. So we're not dry brushing here. You're actually going in.
No, I'm just gonna put a little bit in there.
Doing good.
Shut up.
Steady.
Don't make me laugh. Don't
Oh.
make me laugh.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
Let's see. See how there's like a little separation? I'll go in and clean
Mm-hmm.
that up, but just kind of breaks that
Yeah.
brown to brown up, right? Damn, this thing is really giving me some issues focusing.
There's that one sweet spot when you find it. It
I
comes in
know. I
good
do
there. Yeah.
apologize. But yeah, I just think it kind of like
Mm-hmm.
separates it a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's a good breakout. Oh
So
yeah, there it is. Yep.
this is not easy
Mm-hmm.
doing behind the camera.
Nice.
But oh shit, God, I'm gonna trash everything. All right, I'm just getting some more Iron Warriors loaded onto the brush.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we don't want too much, right? You want
Yeah.
to go light.
Mm-hmm. No fat
That's about
globs.
it. Nah.
Especially since you've already kind of applied that base coat on it, so you're just kind of going in just to fill in.
Right. And you can also use the black against that to make it look worn as well.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Is that coming in okay? Can you see
Mm-hmm.
that?
Oh yeah.
Obviously there's no wash added to this. This
Mm-hmm.
is just paint, right? So
Yeah.
again, I saw that went out. But yeah, so again, if you go light, you'll give that same effect where it looks worn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a minute and see how that's separated?
Yep.
It's not bad. I mean, you can really see it stick out right there.
Yeah. No, I think it's a great addition on that. You're definitely breaking up the wood with
Well,
any
I mean,
scrap.
again, this might not work. I mean, who knows? All the colors might be too wonky. Well, who knows? But this is the fun part.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I tell everybody: never be afraid to experiment because you never know what you'll come up with. You know. Okay. So it's looking pretty good. When you say, or no,
Oh yes. Oh yes.
almost. Oh, that's light. That's tricking me. Almost looks like there's some silver spilling, but it's the light
Oh, I
right
see.
there in
Yeah, that
that
one
part.
spot
Weird. Yeah,
right
it's just
there.
right here too. But
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
maybe there's.
Oh, a little spillage, I guess, over there. No.
Yeah, 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 it is. So then, oh shit! I'm so sorry. I'm
That's
trying to like spot
no.
check while I'm
Yeah.
doing this.
I was gonna say
I
you
should.
need to look at it, to see what
Yeah,
you're doing.
yeah.
You know.
I'm just trying to show people, and I hope this video turns out okay. All right, so let's come down here. Oop, we're going to do the same thing.
Nice. So are you going to go all the way with that color, or you're just thinking just the bottom ring as
I
well?
think just the bottom ring.
Hmm.
I don't know. What do you think?
I actually just want to see what you come up with.
So do I.
Really want to see what you're
So do
thinking. For
I.
the bottom ring.
I wish I had answers for you. All right, let me just get some of this paint
So
off. All right. All right, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. What if we did like a copper or something at the
I
bottom?
what you see, I didn't want to say anything. I was thinking of copper because it could match, you know, kind of blend in with the
Yeah,
handle, and
well, I'm gonna have to do
it's
some
kind of like
cleanup
God of War,
work.
where you have like a pendant that you add to the bottom of your axe, like a charm, different charms.
All right,
Nice.
clean this off a bit.
Yeah, you definitely needed those in there.
So bronze, you think?
You could do
What
bronze.
say you? Yeah,
You can do
well, I don't
copper.
know.
No, bronze actually. Bronze would be nice. Don't. You're saying that
Yeah,
top one is a greenish, like a
here
green
I've got it.
metallic?
I did do it that way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Let's see. We've got Hut copper.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see.
What's that? Desert Desert Scorpion, something Scorpion. Is that his name?
Oh yeah, what was that? Brown scorpion or something? I think wasn't that what he was
My
called?
I have it over in my paints over there, but I don't want to be rude and leave
Are you on camera?
leave you hanging here.
Are you on camera?
Yeah.
You are. All I
Hmm.
see is my camera.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you should be focused on right now, anyways.
Fair enough. So let's see.
Ooh. Okay. Hash red copper. That one's a really brownish copper.
Yeah, let's find out. It's like a reddish copper.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how it will turn out. Let's see. Mm,
So again, we're back to a dry brush or
I'm
pretty wet.
dry brushing it, but it's not dry, if that
Not
makes
dry.
sense. I what I like to do is I want to hit some certain highlights.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. I brought that to life.
It's almost like giving it like almost like a rust
Mm-hmm.
look. I like it. It looks good, I think.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out what everyone else thinks. Plus, it needs to dry a little bit too. All
Yeah.
right.
Nice. So again, it looks like you're coming in at a cross angle there to kind of preserve some of them
Yes,
black. Yeah.
indeed, indeed, indeed.
So I'm guessing you're concentrating for those grooves over there that are,
It's more of just kind of like hitting what's on top.
the surface, yeah, surface area.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it is very much like a dry brushing what I'm doing. So this side needs to be hit a little bit more.
A little more on there.
It's gonna come in like a maniac. Let's put that in there.
We love the sound effects. It's part of the whole process, folks.
I know, right? And I make them when I'm painting prototypes as well.
Hmm.
So just know.
He makes more during that process.
Yeah. Like weird noises and try to keep it lively. So from afar, let's see. What do you think?
Hmm. I like it. It definitely gives it that ornate, that's an ornate piece on the
I mean,
axe.
we can, yeah, I can always like put something on that little piece that sticks out as well.
I kind
But
of like it. I like how it is. I think it would
yeah,
be
we'll
a little
see.
busy if you.
Yeah, we'll definitely see how it works out. So we'll let that dry. Man, we're at 43 minutes already.
Yeah, time flies,
Oh
man.
my goodness. My my goodness indeed. All right. So I'm gonna put this guy up so he can get some drying action now. What do you think, Stel, for the hilt? Hmm?
Well, I had I had painted this one myself. I had gotten one, and I really
Go
liked
on.
separating the like that on the handle. It has like little scaly parts,
It
and
does.
then so I like keeping that separate. So I don't know, like if you want to do a two tone on that handle, um,
Mhm.
that would look good. I
Maybe
don't know what colors
maybe
I
we
want.
should have went live and we could have asked people.
Yeah,
Sorry, everyone.
yeah.
Let's see. What could we do? That would be fun. Huh?
Or if I mean,
I'm listening. Talk to me.
you had done some cool daggers that you had like drawn an eyeball on, so that would be cool if you could
I
draw
did.
something similar, something similar
I
on that.
did.
But actually, that's
I
not
did.
very.
I did do those daggers.
Yeah.
Boy, that'd be a big pupil right there, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if that one kind
Yeah,
of fits in like the other one. The other one was quite nice and round.
it was. I could just paint the eyeballs wherever. Hmm. I don't know, Still. What do you think?
Hmm.
What color did you paint your hilt? Did you go with
So
something beautiful,
yeah,
something royal,
I
or
did.
was it more of a commoner color? Huh?
It was royal, I guess you can call it, a little more ceremonial. I did like a green for the scaly part and the gold.
Oh, nice.
So it really
That's a good.
contrasts very nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did that. Um, Remember the snake torso
Mm-hmm.
that MAFC put out, and then
Yep.
that there was a head that had like all those spikes on the helm with like an old man. It looked like a Roman general, right?
Oh yes, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know which one you're talking
Yeah,
about. Hmm.
yeah. I did all that in that gold and green. Oh man, I loved how it turned out. It was really
Oh,
good. I'm while I'm talking, I'm actually looking to see what would be fun. So I am still on track, everyone.
um, yeah, and you had done that one. Was it a goblin head? I think it was one sculpted by Lee that Lee was giving you crap about. You had done like a green on the helmet.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
You
there was
know.
a part of the helmet, right. Yeah, there was a part of the helmet. It looked like it almost looked like half of a dragon egg. It had like a really unique
Hmm.
design as far as like texture on it. So yeah, when I was painting him, I just was like, I really want that specific part to like pop. So yeah, I went with a really light green and it ended up working really well. So
Yep.
much so that Lee ended up really liking
I know as much hate as he gave you at the beginning.
it. He just didn't. It wasn't so much hate. He just didn't understand why I went
Like, why would you
green
do it?
on that section. Yeah, but yeah, it did look great. So yeah, I don't know,
Really
man. I
true.
was looking through my colors, but man, oh man, I just don't really know. You know,
Yeah, like I said, there it is. I mean, you can see that,
yeah, that's really
highly
cool. But
detailed. And that's textured too in there. So it's not just,
yeah, yeah, that's beautiful.
so.
See, this one I might not be able to do tonight because now I'm thinking, what if I went in? What if I did it in like a silver
Mm,
applied and then applied like a really cool color over the top, kind of like what I did for this,
mm-hmm.
right? Now, again,
Right.
this isn't done, right? I'm going to have to go in and, I'll do like all the little detail work and I'll paint those rivets and, you know what I mean? I'll make it stand out. But
Um,
I think I might almost really like to try to do something like that, which sucks because I actually really wanted to paint that.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like here, but because yeah, that looks great inside there,
Um,
but it would require some long haul painting.
yeah, it's definitely it's not easy. I mean, and I'll tell you from when I did it, it's not easy. It's definitely the meticulousness of it because of the
Yeah,
little areas that you got to, work in.
right. Hmm. Hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah, you see how you can kind of see some of the black.
Mm-hmm.
It
Yeah,
almost looks like it.
the blade comes in good.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's dirty,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean by utilizing the black primer. So you don't always have to go in and use Newland. I know you like to tease me, but
Don't act like you don't use that
actually,
for everything, Tim. Come
oh,
on.
I use it. I do use it. I love Newland, but my point is, now this won't come in. But see, that's just paint.
Mm-hmm.
There's no shading
Right.
going on in there.
Right.
That was a matter of applying it. I can see down at the bottom here.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a little bit smoother. Yeah, there's some there.
I mean, you can.
I
Well, would be
think that
cool.
hilt. I think that hilt needs to really stick out.
And
Is
now
my
that's what I was
point.
gonna say. What would be cool would be maybe do it in a similar paint scheme as you
Well,
did with prototype Como, like when you did Como, like when with your
oh,
idea
I got you with that, like red and
with
gold,
with a little bit, yeah, like a red goldish,
right?
or even
Hmm.
even a little more heavy on the red, maybe like a little bit of a like a crimson, like a little crimsony,
Crimsony.
little
Hmm.
darker red,
Well, let me see.
can maybe go with
I just, sometimes I try to stay away from like what would consider to be like normal paint choices for
mm-hmm,
weapons.
mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? Because we can always get a gold sword or a silver
exactly,
sword or
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I like to
exactly.
have a little something a little different, just a little different.
Or you can
So,
make it crimsony. You can throw a little blood splatter on there, and it can go with Ray Pax, who is
oh,
in the warehouse sale right now, and you got a chance to get that figure up until January 17th, folks. Come on, get you
that was lovely. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. That was lovely. Hmm.
Oh,
Check this. Here's some of the problem is a lot of this likes to go dry. We talked about this, the whole Citadel and how
yeah,
they
yeah, that's the biggest.
refuse to change how they house their paint. These little containers, they will
Honestly, and
go
I
dry
get it.
on you.
I maybe in the sense of if you're painting miniatures, you're painting them like such a mass amount that you're using a good amount of that paint, and you don't have to hold on to it for a very long time. But from what Tim just said, that if you do leave it up on the shelf for, you know, let's say like 4 months, 6 months, it's definitely gonna dry up on you. It's just not stored too well. It dries up in those containers
Big time.
as compared to Vallejo or Army Painter.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, the little
I just
drop
wish
start ones are just,
I
they just hold a
just
little
wish I
better.
liked their paints more.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's, that is true. Citadel does have some amazing paints. Their washes are, I think, top notch too.
All
All
right.
around, yeah, Citadel I think just has great product. Just wish they would just switch that container. Come on,
Yeah,
Citadel.
I agree.
Do it for the Emperor.
All right. So we have, what is this? Gehenna's Gold.
Mm,
So this is a red gold,
okay. Metallic?
as you, as yes, as you stated. I should possibly use. So we're going to try it.
Let's see. Let's see what we get.
It's it's painting fun with Stel and Tim. Painting.
These are
All
happy
right.
accidents.
Yeah, we'll see. All right. Does this not want to focus?
Yeah, right.
It
I
just
think it. I
doesn't
think
want to work.
and honestly, I think it's the fact that it kind of blends in with the background. There you go.
You got it.
Yeah, we can. It comes in pretty good right there.
Oh man, my
But
ear pods are dying. All right. Yeah, I know, right? Well, you know what? If anything, we'll do a part two to this video, right?
yes, sir. We can always do a part two.
Yeah, I think so. All right. So, how about should we do that? Nah. Let's see. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
do you see that? Oh, that's lovely. Hello.
You said that's like a golden red. It's a nice color. Okay, yeah, the gold's coming a little more there. I was gonna say that first stroke you put on there uh, looked a little more copperish than gold, but now you can definitely pick up the gold. Yeah, yeah, you can pick it up now.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Have you painted any of your other weapons from that sale, Tim?
Mm-mm.
Wow, so this is one of the first ones. Nice. So what are you thinking with the color choice?
What do you think?
I'm liking it so far.
I like those specs, how they stick out.
Mm-hmm.
But see, we got this in gold. See, that's why I feel bad about doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think it's all in what you do that's those scaly parts. That's where the twist comes in, I think.
Yeah, we might have to come back to this,
Mm-hmm.
folks. Yeah,
I was gonna say if you were to do
because
that
I think,
all gold, then yeah, that's definitely very close to what we did get in that character pack. But
oh yeah, no, 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 no,
yeah.
we can't have all that. But let's see how that looks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oh, I mean, I like it. I like the let's see if I can.
It definitely looks grimy like the sword, like the gold. It's not.
Right. I'm trying to stay focused.
Mm-hmm. Man, just that right there shows you that detail on that handle too, real good. It brings that
I
in so
know.
much.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could work.
You
So,
don't sound too crazy about it.
well, because I mean, again, I really don't like doing weapons that are done in, you know, colors that we can normally get, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, it's not that I'm unhappy with it. It's more of it's more of a I just feel like this has already been done.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're
And
saying.
I'd rather do something completely like wacko and you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I turn that off. No, that doesn't help either.
This axe is looking good.
It's a,
So at this
yeah.
stage here, Tim, what percent would you call this? Is this like 80% done? ninety
Oh,
percent?
definitely, definitely. Um, what I'll do is, like I said, I'll go in and I'll paint those rivets,
Mm-hmm.
just to make them like stick out.
Just to pop. Yeah, yeah.
Um, right. So I'll do something like that. Here, let's just put it in there. So yeah, that's coming in pretty nice, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah,
Man,
I'll
that
get in there and I'll
blade just
paint
looks
those rivets. What's that?
I said the blade just looks so good. Like the blade of the axe just looks real good
Yeah,
too.
thanks. Right. Yeah. See, that's that whole if you're careful putting the paint on, it will kind of
Mm-hmm.
give you that whole
Mm-hmm.
I added shade, but I didn't. right?
Exactly. Right. Right.
So
Yeah, that looks great. Yeah. So, what color were you
yeah, I
thinking for
mean,
the
and
rivets?
it's
Did you say or no? You didn't say.
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
No, I have no idea. No, what we'll do is um because I'm having a hard time with my ear pods dying on me. Um and I'm kind of at that crossroad where I don't really want to do that gold on the other sword. I think we
Mm-hmm.
will do a part 2 to this. Um and I'm
Okay.
not going to I'm not going to go further on either one. I'll actually save it for the part 2. And then this way,
Okay.
you know what I mean? We can kind of we'll pick up. Plus, we're already over an hour as well. We don't want to bore people. So,
Yeah. Right.
any questions? You guys know that you can leave them down in the comments section. We will do everything we can to answer you as soon as possible.
Right.
Maybe we'll even do part 2 live. Huh? Eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah. Yeah. You guys let us know.
Right.
That might be
So
might be nice.
if you
Yeah.
guys would rather part 2 live, we'll do it that way. Just say live or say pre-recorded, whatever. Um, I mean, say this is almost pretty done, really. I mean, it just needs
Hmm.
just a few things. Whoops, just a few things done. Some touch-ups, some
Yep.
filler, and yeah, I think it will be ready to go. So, and as you can see it,
Yeah. It's looking. Yeah. It's looking
yeah,
really
and
nice
that
right
see
now.
how
Yeah.
that brown very close to the one that's
Hmm.
on the stem, right? The actual wood. So
Yeah.
what I might do
Yeah.
here, and remember that was the let me get that for you actually. So the rope, or I'm sorry, the leather on the handle, that
Hmm.
was, let me get it. Doom Bull
Uh,
Brown.
Doom Bull.
Doom Bull Brown. So this is
Doom
like a
Bull.
red brown. So what I'll do
Hmm.
is I'll probably come in on part 2 with
Hmm.
this, and what I'll do is come on, there you go. Right. So what
Xandri
I'll
dust.
do
Yeah. There it
is
is.
I'll come in
Xandri.
on part 2, and I will do a dry brush and literally barely hit it, and that will add look like really worn leather. Does that make sense? So
Hmm.
so
Right. I
I think
I
part
hear what you.
2 we will do we will go into that, and we'll talk about maybe I'll prime this piece and we'll do a leather
Mm.
episode. I
Okay. Yeah. Leather tutorial.
don't
That
know.
would
I
be
mean,
nice.
again, it comes down to what people want to see, you know. If they don't care, if you guys
Right.
don't care,
Right.
all you have to do is say, "No, I'm good. I don't want to see leather." You want to see metal? You want to see metal work? You want to see something in particular? Just let us know. We will do our best
True.
to accommodate what you'd like to see. And yeah, I mean, we want everybody to paint and have fun, right? So,
Exactly. That's the
exactly.
main thing.
So, with that said, yeah, what do you think?
I think that's a great idea. A part two will be awesome, and I think doing it live would be really
I think
fun, and
so
having
too.
people kind of
I
tune
guess
in
we'll
and,
wait and
and
see what
give
what
some
anybody
feedback as well.
says, right?
So yeah, right. If anybody
Indeed.
even
Well,
notices
hey,
this.
thanks. Right. What is this crap? Anyways, be
Yeah.
offended.
Why?
Anywho, Thank you, everyone, for joining another episode of MAC's Creative Crucible. I'm your host, Tim. Always, side is my partner, Stelios. So thank you for being here. Thank
Yes.
you, everyone, for joining. Again, if you have any
Thank you,
questions,
everybody.
leave them in the comment section below. Hit that like and
Yes.
subscribe if you want. Um, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you,
Bye.
everybody. Have a good night. Good day.
Happy New Year.
Take care.